She bolted, her long black hair streaming out behind her. Thunder rumbled, the scent of a summer storm on the wind. At the end of the lane she stopped, again too petrified to turn the corner, lest she find Philippe, or the blonde one, Henri, standing there waiting to catch her. She kept thinking how her ex-governess always said something like this would happen to her if she didn't mend her wild ways, stop acting so bold. She vowed she would never be bold again, never flirt, never trust. Her chest lifted and fell, lifted and fell. They were coming. She knew she could not remain where she was for more than a few seconds longer. "I am trapped. There is no way out of this." And then there came another voice, barely audible, a ghostly whisper. "Princesa." The single word seemed to rise from the earth, or to slip out of the very air. She nearly sobbed aloud to hear it, wanting with all her heart to believe it was not her panicked brain playing tricks on her. Only one person called her by that name, the Spanish version of her proper Italian title, Principessa. If ever she'd had need of him, it was now. Beautiful, black-hearted Santiago. He alone could have saved her from this nightmarish game, but he was far away on the king's business, intelligence gathering and protecting the ambassador in Moscow, where the new alliance against Napoleon was being formed. Darius Santiago was an insolent, arrogant heathen, of course, but he did not know the meaning of fear, and she quite believed he could do anything. She had not seen him in nearly a year, but he was always lingering near the outskirts of her heart, with his arrogant smirk and his coal-black eyes, as though watching her from across the miles by some occult vision. "I grow weary of this chase, ma belle," Henri warned. She saw movement through the rows, made out tousled blonde curls. She saw the Frenchman stop and cock his head, listening. Wide-eyed, both hands pressed to her mouth to silence her ragged panting, Serafina began backing away. At a tug on her hair she almost screamed, whirling to find that one of her long black curls had merely snagged on the grasping bushes. "Princesa!" She knew she heard it that time, but how could it be? She froze, her gaze darting wildly. Could he know somehow that she was in danger? Could the bond between them still be so strong? And then she realized she felt him there, felt his strange, silent power all around her in the night, like the imminent storm. "Make your way to the center courtyard," the dark, airy murmur instructed her. "Oh, my God," she whispered, closing her eyes, almost sick with relief. He had come. Of course he had come. Even though he did not want her, even though he would never love her, she was of the royal blood and he was honor-bound to protect her. Darius Santiago was the king's most trusted man, a master spy and assassin. His loyalty to her father was absolute. If ever there was dark work to be done protecting the kingdom and the royal family of the small Italian island kingdom Ascension, Darius was there to shoulder it without complaint. His presence here now made her realize there was even more to Philippe's attempt to abduct her than she had guessed. She lowered both hands from her mouth to her sides. Her chest still heaved with each breath, but she lifted her chin, awaiting Darius's instructions. "Go to the courtyard, Your Highness. Hurry." "Where are you?" she breathed, trembling. "Help me." "I am near, but I cannot get to you." "Please help me," she choked, stifling a sob. "Shh," he whispered. "Go to the inner courtyard." "I'm lost, Darius. I forget." Blinded now by the tears she had been staving off since Philippe had first seized her, she stared through the dense green lace of the hedge, trying to see him. "Stay calm, be brave," he softly instructed. "Too right."